Hello, I'm the Wandering Newbie, and it's time for more Record Keeper. Today, we have the Final Fantasy VIII event, Master of Fate, which sort of surrounded around Laguna. If the music wasn't telling enough. But yeah, this is all the weird flashbacks that Squall has over the course of the game. That's what all the events, the stages are, so that's their theming. It's funny, I say, I do say 8 has one of the best soundtracks, and I kind of stand by that, but like, I kind of agree. The opening theme to 8 is really good. Yeah, at the same time, I'm the guy who's like, One Winged Angel is a terrible song, and I hate it. Yep. With his burst and everything, Raijin does some real good work on Thunder teams. I know. Trust me, I know some people would get on my case about saying that about One Winged Angel, but I kind of stand by it. It's honestly one of the weaker songs on the 7 soundtrack, but whatever. We're here for 8. Yeah, so the Oil Boys being weak to fire can be taken care of pretty handily, even with, not synergy weapons. Though maxed out characters, so I don't know how well that actually flies. But the big, most threatening thing that the Oil Boys do is they can blind you. Blend Resist helps, also Ultra Cure, or just Asuna if you don't have Ultra Cure. All those can really help you out. I think they deal mostly physical damage, so you probably won't protect for them. Whereas Norg up here is mostly magic. So, show ya. Magic Breakdown, all that jazz. Now, here we have Norg. Norg has a very odd gimmick. So he has these orbs, and if you leave the orbs there, then he does really big magic. They slowly turn from blue to red, or blue, yellow, red. As long as they get hit with damage, though, they turn back. So just bring one person with an AoE attack, he can silence? Either way, bring one person with an AoE attack and you're pretty much golden for this fight. The other big thing is remembering to hit the wind condition, because there's not a lot of wind moves. But yeah, back in the day, Norg was kind of a rough fight. Mainly because he was really high defensively. So the really neat trick that you can do with Norg, that I'm not going to show off, but you keep it in mind, is a thing that you can do. You can actually hit him with instant kill moves. So if you have Death or Odin, or even if you want to try and get a proc with the Zanetsuken, you can just kill the second form instantly. Just remember to get your win condition before you do it. Oh, and I should have said it's at the top of the video, but I was a little preoccupied with the connection issue that we were having to Twitch. Allergies are still acting up pretty majorly for me, so my voice is going to sound a little goofier than normal. Oh, why was I like thinking that would from... Why did I think that a power breakdown from Fujin would have worked there? Let's just wreck this fool. Plain and simple. There we go. I would say I clown fights. A number of them have been giving me a run for my money. And at that point, right there, we're pretty much set for not too much damage to be coming our way. I just want to see how high I can get the numbers on full charge. Alright. And that's his one nat move that doesn't get taunted. I could armor breakdown as well. You're not wrong. I don't need it. But yeah, so Iron Giant, pretty similar to the Tomberry that we just fought. Big things that he do is be large, hit physically. Yeah? Have dialogue, apparently? He has a, Is that gonna happen every fucking time? Is the gimmick here that you actually need to lower his stuff? Or else he keeps taunting you like that? Zero damage. Oh wait, actually that's not a non-number. Uh-oh. I'm gonna keep taunting though. Oh my god. I hit him with full break. This is stupid. Oh my god, I can't believe they did this. That was stupid. Yeah, apparently you need to bring armor or resistance break. To actually take care of him and get him to stop talking. Yeah, the move of the memory crystal to the second fight, while kind of needed due to the addition of Apocalypse and the Ultimate Plus being removed, gives people access to level up materials way earlier. It was a very nice thing for them to do, and I think overall it makes progression a bit better. Alright, so if you're watching the side there, you may take note of Zell's second ability. We're going to be doing a bit of ramping. Let's see how stupid we can get. Adele, you've been working out. You're a bit beefier. You don't take damage quite as easily, don't you? Oh, except for from Zell. Zell will still mess you up. Alright, first ultimate incoming. that's your hint that Ultima is coming. Is the magic is coalescing around Adele. Very nice. Now, time for the question of, does me pushing Adele this quickly through phases, is that going to bite me in the ass? Maybe a bit. Ooh, that's spicy. But we should be fine here. Very nice. But yeah, so really the most threatening thing that Adele does is those Ultimas. They can really catch, sort of blindside you if you're not ready for them. Okay, so the big thing, well, we're actually going to dispel turn 1 with her. I really hope that goes good. I would have been really pissed off. Yeah, sort of, except Shantoto still has to pay attention. Because although her burst does hit both weaknesses, it switches between her two commands, so you do actually have to keep track of it. Alright, everybody's got our shades on. Perfect. So that is the big thing. Tripoint does like to do a lot of wind magic. If you're not ready for it, it can actually get to you. Let's see, with this little pattern, we can easily just move down the thing pretty easily. The one thing I'm concerned about is having enough damage for this fight. We should be pretty alright, but there was mention of the new Squall BSB. It's good. Let's be honest here. TriPoint is actually opting to use its wind spells way more than... Well, actually, I don't think it has its lightning stuff super unlocked yet. TriPoint either does lightning or wind damage. I opted for lightning because one of the lightning attacks is, of course, the Piercer. But it seems to be falling apart. It seems to be falling apart well enough. Though we do want to get rid of that haste. Kids, don't let your boss have haste. Unless it's Zidane, in which case it's not really worth even getting rid of. At least in the early phases, without haste, the boss seems to move slow enough. And that doesn't hurt too bad. The boss seems to move slow enough that it's not too much of a concern. We can just sort of, you know, DPS him down. Though we are getting a little low on spell uses. Which is concerning. If we just never let the boss actually have a turn, there's nothing to worry about. Until it does that. And that's why I opted for lightning resist. Right. Very soon right here. Damage is pretty much going to drop off. Though I did bring the extra fire move for just such an occasion. Perfect. Back at it again, Apocalypse Light. So, this is our setup this time. Lightning will be doing damage. Ingus will be doing that, but he'll also be using our roaming warrior. I'll get to that in a moment. Ramza will be debuffing, as will Tyro Newbie, and Yuna as our very good healer. Now, Lightning will be using Lightning Strike, just like last week. Very good for a Lightning weak boss. Ingus will be using Gaia Vengeance. Last phase of this boss has a lot of tauntable moves, so very good for that. Ramza, of course, being the L-boy. One moment. Tyro, of course, using Wall. And Yuna doing that good Miracle Veil. Now, this is the last super overtuned Apocalypse Plus, so hopefully next week I'll be able to be a bit more lenient with my setup, but for now, I'd like to just get these done. Let's get to it. So we're going to start out with Ingus doing Saint's Crosses. I'd like to see how much damage we can get in on this guy before we have to start, before I utilize the break. The longer that the break is up, the better for us, technically. Not even technically, just legitimately. Oh boy. Ingus, that's not fantastic damage. And that's really bad damage on us. I think I need the Sentinels earlier next time. Trying to delay Sentinels at least a little bit. Maybe not my smartest move. But at the same time, I think this is recoverable. But let's be a little bit more careful. Those Saint's Crosses are going to be way better in the final phase than early on. Just 100%. Also, it wouldn't be a Apocalypse fight if Ramsey didn't get knocked down to an inch of his life. Yeah, that was the main reason why I wanted to do that. I knew that was coming. We are going to stack buffs like nothing else. Give this boy 0 defense. Alright. Let's see how much damage this does. What with all the good stuff on the boss. Yeah, that's going to be really good damage. Miracle Veil probably next turn. I just wanted to get everybody recovered from that very early attack. Alright, this will recover all that damage. And we're back up to a very nice situation. Yuna, of course, always flipping us the bird. Relegating me to a healer, she says. Alright, we have reached final phase of the tank. I should probably refresh buffs. Beam Cannon is a very scary move because it's long range and targets somebody. Oh, that's the good shit right there. The boss's double breaks are going to wear off very, very soon now. No need to heal just yet. Let's hit Protectica to just waste some ability uses. Alright, we have Super Taunt up. We are super prepared for the final phase. The biggest weakness going into that is well, that's up there. Alright, welcome to the boys. Round 2, the boys. Alright, so mostly Mega Flare is going to go off. We are going to target whoever doesn't get hit, or if they all get hit, we target the general in the back, because he's actually the most dangerous. Damn, we didn't get the special animation. Okay, everybody's hit, we target the general. Now, everybody is, in fact, very beefy. We want to get them debuffed as soon as possible. Yeah, as stated in the chat, the boys are actually the dangerous part of this fight. When any of the boys gets low on health, they will start doing a move called Ultimate Kill. It's a bit much. As long as each hit of Lightning's Break here doesn't deal 5,000 damage, I'm okay. If it does, well, I'm barely okay. As soon as, what's it called? Yeah, that's another reason I can counter Lariat. Magic is actually a little rough in this fight because Boy in the back will counter with slow to any magic attack. Or any black or white magic attack, I should emphasize. We actually haven't seen the move yet, but let's just get our insurance good. The nice thing is because Ignis is getting punched so much, I'm getting a lot of stuff for him. And everybody else still has their HP shields on, so they don't even care. Alright, one down. Yeah, so that's ultimate kill. At least I think that was ultimate kill. That might have just been an AoE. That might have been an AoE with Sentinel Grimoire down. Nope, that was ultimate kill, I think. Ultimate short fuse, sorry. Japan called it kill. That's what I've been going off of. Kill is a short fuse in this scenario, is a piercing attack. Extremely rude, extremely rough. Can that... Yeah! Yeah, I cast Kilga. I begin channeling Killaga. But yeah, you can see how there is a lot of damage that you need for this fight. There's over 700,000 HP, and you really can't go crazy wild in the final phase, because if you do, you start triggering Ultimate Short Fuse, and then that starts becoming some bad shit. Dances are great. I will sing the praises of dance moves to the end of days. But luckily, with proper planning and some pretty decent breaks, we seem to be doing pretty okay. I think Lightning gets the kill here. If not, I'm giving it to Ignis. Ignis. Iggy Pop. Oof. Every time. That scares me up there. I forgot to read the dialogue again. Now, Adia should do max. No, Adia won't do max damage. Fujin should do max damage. And as long as those two things, hopefully everything works out, this should go down just like the other version of this fight. Alright. That's more damage. Nice. Good, good. I like that. That's not max damage. Alright. Just shrugging. We'll see. We'll see how this goes down. The nice thing is I don't have to entirely restrict myself. I can also just go for it. We do need to dispel that haste, though. As stated before, don't let your bosses have haste. Just don't. Stop it. Get some help. Uh-oh. Irvine, you're not supposed to have cool shades. This is why you bring Ultra Cure, unlike me. A smart boy. Alright. Oh boy. Now it gets interesting. Yeah, if we fail here, I may regroup and slap Ultra Cure. Because that's the thing that you really don't need happening. Lord. Just get wrecked. It's so close. It's fine. Safe. At least that shows you can still pull it off if everything goes to shit. You got it. It's all good. Can't believe Irvine is fucking dead. Well, that's it for the Final Fantasy VIII event. And let's wave goodbye to completely overtuned Apocalypse fights. For reference, the first Apocalypse had 600,000 HP. The second Apocalypse had 620,000 HP, and this Apocalypse had almost 700,000 HP. The next Apocalypse, 460,000 HP. And not like increased defenses or anything. They actually finally balanced this stuff. Which, speaking of which, next time we have Final Fantasy V. So, I'll see you then.